Alright, just a real quick video here. I don't understand some of this technology stuff here on YouTube. I don't know if I've been blocked by this or not, but we have here this comment by this John Doe, and it says here, I've been a sub of your channel for close to 3 years now, and I've contributed to your YouTube ministry before. I love you, Brother Bryan, as you contributed to my 56-year Roman Catholic wife's salvation by way of your older videos, the 3-part series Mary the Queen of Hell. I am also personal friends with Brother Robert Breaker. I have been to his home in Milton, Florida, met his wife and kids, and believe me, the house he lives in, and that, by the way, he inherited from his grandmother, is very modest to say the least. I have watched near 100 of Robert Breaker's videos over the last 2 to 3 years, and he is as close to you in Bible doctrine than anyone on YouTube. He is a dispensation Bible teacher, and he is a 1611 authorized King James Version only believer. He's a pre-revelation teacher, unlike Snake, pre-wrath, post-trib, believer, non-dispensationalist, and he is as far as you can get to Stephen Snake. Please don't clump him together with Snake. You have not studied his work like I have, and both of you guys I consider to be Bible mentors to both my wife and myself. Robert Breaker says Godhead all the time in his videos, so I challenge you by asking you to link to me below the video where he preaches the Trinity. I already showed the video clip in another video. I think you are being deceived by taking the word of someone who is spreading lies about Robert Breaker to destroy 2 of the greatest Peter Ruckman style dispensation ministers since his death last year. There are so few dispensation Bible teachers, preachers around on YouTube, so you, Robert Breaker, Greg Miller, the Super Christian, and a few others need to support each other and not bicker any longer. And my simple question is, I don't agree with Breaker on the whole salvation thing. It's very heretical what he teaches against prayer. But the main issue I have is, I wrote here, why does he monetize his channel? Please tell me that. And I'm asking sincerely. I'm not just trying to be a jerk about it and whatever else. I don't understand why a man that's, supposedly a Bible-believing Christian, and I'll ask that to Robert Breaker if he's watching, why monetize your channel? Why take money from unknown people? I think that that's a very, very serious thing. So that's what I wrote. Now what happened is, I see here in my Google notifications that it comes up in here, you see John Doe, and it says John Doe replied, sure, I will tell you why. First off, he was not raised as a Mennonite like you were. I wasn't raised Mennonite. My dad was raised Mennonite. I was raised in an independent Bible church. So that's not true. And was taught how to live the below modest lifestyle that you choose to live. Although I respect the fact that it's cut it off because it's they're not going to put it in the notifications. So I click on this thing, and normally it would take me to link to the video, and then I could just go right down here and here's the original comment, and he replied. So where's his reply at? And I've gone down the whole way through there and everything else, and I went into the thing of comments awaiting approval, and his comment's not there. So my question is to you out there, my subscribers, does this mean that he blocked me? That's a question that I have. I'd really like to see what all he wrote, and it just seems kind of odd that I can't get it. And again, I did this video real quickly here just to also show a lot of you out there, if you're like, I don't understand, he didn't answer me or this or that. The comment section is so wacky and messed up on my channel, and the whole YouTube thing, I don't even get it half the time. Most comments I'm not even seeing them. So my question is, why did it's up here in Google notifications, right there it is, and yet I can't read it? What's the deal there? I don't understand. I thought maybe it's just going to take some time, and so I checked on it throughout the day, 9 hours ago when he wrote that. I don't know what's going on there. So I'm not raised Mennonite, and as far as the thing of I was taught how to live the below modest lifestyle that you choose to live, isn't that what the preacher's supposed to do? Below modest lifestyle? How's a preacher supposed to live? I don't really understand that. I get accused of, why don't you get a real job and provide for your wife? Well, I provide for my wife and son just fine. But what would you people think if I was making $1 million a year and living in some big mansion? You know, and I got to say this too. This John Doe guy is comparing Robert Breaker, saying he's nowhere near Steven Andersnake, but he has more subscribers than Steven Andersnake. And Andersnake is yoked up to Paul Wittenberger from Hollywood and puts out really, really high quality videos. Breaker's videos are just him standing in front of a whiteboard. How can he get more subscribers than Steven Anderson? See, again, I need to say one other thing. A lot of what Breaker teaches, I'm not against, simply because, I know where he's getting it from. He got it from Ruckman, and I learned a lot from Ruckman myself. But what I worry about with the guy, and you understand I'm not worrying and stay awake at night or anything, but what I'm seeing is this guy's skyrocketing past even Steven Anderson. And I'm thinking, that doesn't make sense to me. Are we seeing a wolf in sheep's clothing here? And so I have a question. It's open to any of Robert Breaker's followers. I would honestly like to know, link me to a video and the timestamp and whatever, or Robert Breaker, you come out with a video and explain yourself. Why monetize your videos? Why are you taking money from lost people? Why? I think that that's a sincere question. And why can't I see the comment? Okay? That's the other question that I have. So thank you for watching.
Bryan, I have no issue with Robert Breaker monetizing his channel. He doesn't get much for it. It covers his monthly internet bill. I have ad block here in Australia, so most of the time, all the time, unless if I turn ad block off, I don't get the ads. But each weekend, a couple of times each weekend since coming back to Australia, I do turn the ad block off so I can watch the ads. I'm happy because then it's sort of like me giving Rob money for his ministry. He's getting money because I've watched his ads. I know Rob teaches the gospel. And I'm happy to do that. Most of the time I have the ad block on, so I don't get the ads. But that's up to me, and it's Rob's business what he does. Not anyone else's, not even my business, and I have no issue with Robert Breaker monetizing his channel. Thanks, mate.